Okay, hi guys and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would just like to say I watched my last video back, my January favourites, and I looked so ill in it. So I'm really sorry for that because I just sounded horrible and looked horrible and yeah, it wasn't good. But I feel so much better filming this video. My cough is almost gone, so yeah, I'm just feeling so much better. Hopefully I look better, and yeah, just makes it a lot easier to film a video when you're feeling good. However, it's freezing and I'm clutching my tea mug because it's so cold outside. It's literally blizzarding right now. It's just absolutely freezing. But anyway, today, although it is freezing outside, I'm going to be talking about the spring-summer trends for 2015. Because as it comes to the end of the season, even though the weather doesn't agree, you know, the trends do come in a little bit early and the shops start to fill up with spring-summer clothes. So yeah, I just thought I would kind of pick my favourites because there's always quite a lot of trends going about in the magazines, and I just thought I would choose my favourites. Now this is just what I like, this is my personal taste, so you know, I'm not going to go through every single trend for this season. I'm just going to pick my kind of favourites and yeah, show you what the designers were doing. First of all, I would like to say about trends is that you don't have to follow them, you don't have to care about them if you don't want to. You can still totally be into fashion and follow it, but you don't have to be religiously doing the trends. You can if you like, if that's your thing, but I just kind of pick and choose, and that's kind of how I go with it. But I know I don't know, maybe a lot of people feel pressure to follow trends or whatever, but I just say wear whatever makes you comfortable, whether that's a diamond dress or a bin bag. Just yeah, go with what you want. But this is what I want. This is what I want to be wearing this season. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay, so trend number 1 is sporty and sleek. So this comes around quite a lot, especially for summer spring. The kind of sporty vibe, but it's very wearable. It's not I don't know, like a tracksuit. It's not as extreme as that. It kind of can look very chic, very appropriate for work wear, even party wear. So yeah, you can kind of work it. I like it because it's usually monochrome, and I'm all about the monochrome. So yeah, my favourite designers that were doing this trend were DKNY, Proenza, Schouler, and Calvin Klein. Now they kind of are, especially Calvin Klein and DKNY, they're definitely known for their sporty vibes, so it wasn't a huge surprise that they were following that this season. But yeah, what I really like, and all 3 designers kind of did this, is the netting. There's a lot of kind of mesh and netting, kind of giving you that kind of see-through vibe. It just looks really modern and fresh and easy to wear, even though it's see-through. You know, you can wear something underneath it, or part underneath it so you're seeing skin and clothing. So yeah, you can kind of work it if you're, you know, not so confident about your body shape or whatever. Wear something underneath the netting. If you are confident, wear nothing underneath the netting. You know, you can totally work it however you like. So yeah, that's kind of my favourite aspect of the sporty trend, is that kind of mesh netting that you usually get with it. Okay, so my second trend is military / uniform. Marc Jacobs really did this trend. It was all about kind of khaki colours, natural, neutrals, earthy tones, with the, you know, buttons and structure, very military uniform, you know, with the collars, thick cottons, that kind of thing. Also Sonia, Rykiel and Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana had a kind of more Italian theme of military, but just as wonderful. I really like the Sonia Rykiel show because it was very kind of luxurious. The Marc Jacobs one was more gritty, but Sonia Rykiel was, oh, so nice. It just looked so luxurious. I think military's quite hard to pull off if you're not, like, I don't think I look like a particularly, I don't know, gritty person. I don't know. Do I? But Sonia Rykiel made it so wearable, just with the luxurious kind of creams and thick kind of, although it's like summer, spring, she included a lot of knits, and it just looked really luxurious and really easy to wear. So yeah, and like big gold buttons. I love details like that. And again, military is so easy to wear because you can wear it slouchy, you can wear it tight. Like Balmain, you know, they would definitely do like a very curvaceous version of it, whereas the likes of Sonia Rykiel was much more kind of floaty and easy to wear. Okay, so the third trend is actually a bit of a surprise for me that I like this trend, because it's never usually been on my radar. It comes around quite a lot, but I usually hate it, and it is the 70s. Not a fan of that era for like their fashion. It's, you know, it's very hippie, and I'm just not into the hippie look usually, and there's a lot of like brown suede and flares and flower power going on, and that is just all the things I hate about fashion personally. So not for me. But this season, I don't know, like the designers were just really making it look good, and if I'm looking down, I'm looking at photos that I'm putting on screen right now. Emilio Pucci, oh my god, she just made it look so sexy. Then Gucci did it as well. They included a lot of feathers and fur with theirs, so like they kind of did the suede and feather jacket look, which is quite hard to pull off, but the model looks great. So, you know, I think the high street will have a bit more of a difficult time translating this into, you know, wearable pieces that people are going to pick up, but I really like it. And Chloé, though, my personal favourite, they definitely went hard with the 70s, but oh my god, made it just look so wearable and so chic. Chloé is one of my favourite designers, if not my ultimate favourite designer, and she just always makes things look so feminine, but still that kind of like sexy vibe, you know, without being in your face. It's very kind of goddess-like, I always think. So, you know, she included a lot of flowing shapes, but used the kind of materials that you would see in the 70s, I guess, like suede. Yeah, I really like it. I don't know how the high street are going to do it though, so I like it on the runway, but I'm not so sure how it's going to fare in the high street, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Okay, so my final trend that I've kind of chosen from the pool of trends for spring summer 2015 is Rockstar / Gothic. Again, even though that sounds quite extreme, I'm definitely not a goth or a rock star. I really like this trend, and again it plays to what I like, because it's leathers, it's a lot of black, a lot of white, a lot of grey. It's all the colours that I love and all the materials that I love. A lot of sheer silks mixed with leathers, and yeah, it's just very glam and very sexy, and I love that. So my favourite, Tom Ford, blew it out the park. He was all about the sex, all about the leather and gothic, rock star, sexy, glam. Oh my god, it was so good. So there was one particular dress that I'm going to show you now, and Rihanna also wore it at a red carpet event, and I didn't realise this is what, like, it was Tom Ford that she was wearing, but I was like, oh my god, that dress is insane. The detailing and just the way it looked on her was so beautiful. I absolutely love it. But also doing that was Rodarte and Givenchy. So Givenchy is always, again, like Tom Ford, doing the kind of sexy look. So no surprises there, but yeah, just very glam. I just love that. I love that look. So that'll probably be my favourite, but Again, it's difficult when it translates to the high street because it can often look cheap. So have to see. But yeah, that's my kind of 4 trends. I chose 4 because I was kind of going to do my top 5, but to be honest with you, I couldn't really find a 5th trend that I really liked, so I wasn't going to choose one for the sake of it. So just to run through them one more time, I am going to be following Sporty, Military, 70s and Gothic, Glam, Rockstar. So yeah, those are my favourites, and all of the images that I've shown in these in this video will be in a blog post on GladRags and NameTags, and I will leave a link to that below. So if you want to see the designer pictures a little bit more in more detail, then definitely check that out. And yeah, I hope you found that helpful or interesting. I'd love to know what your favourite trends are for the upcoming season. So if you do have any, I know we're not quite in spring summer yet, but if you're looking through the magazines and things are jumping out at you, then yeah, let me know in the comments below what your favourite trends are. But yes, I will see you in my next video as always, and have a lovely day whatever you're doing. I hope you have better weather than I do right now. Okay, I'll see you later guys. Bye!